it's very interesting when you look at the profitability by revenue band. So up to $800,000 in revenue for an agency at that, really kind of at that very initial startup phase, average or the median operating margin is around -4%. So that's excluding any franchise royalty fees as well. I'm assuming this is just kind of an independent agency. -4%. So that means for the up to your first $800,000 in revenue, chances are you're operating at still a loss. Once you get a little bit higher, once you're into that 800,000 to 1.6 million range, profitability starts to go up quite a bit, and the median's 9%. I'm going to jump forward to the next band that I think is relevant. At that 2.8 to 4.99 million band, the average or the median profitability is 18%. So you can clearly kind of see the line from, when you're first starting out, you're at a -4% median. By the time you're at 2.8 to 5 million, you're at 18% is where agencies tend to land. Once you hit 5 million plus, the median margin jumps up to 22%. So just that little extra amount getting into that 5 million plus tends to have over a 4% margin increase. And there are a lot of reasons for that. I don't want to imply in this conversation that like just adding more revenue is going to increase your margin. If your costs go up with it, that math isn't going to work. But what we usually see is that there are real economies of scale that come with growth. So you have like an admin team, and as your revenue grows, you're typically not going out and hiring more and more admin staff for every dollar of revenue. There are certain, of course, like kind of break points where you need another office hire to keep up with the additional volume, but those tend to not grow as fast as your revenue. And so once you get into like the higher revenue levels, you can really start to increase the profitability of the business, because you're taking your admin costs, your rent, things that aren't like varying based on your revenue, and you're just spreading that out over a larger client base and larger revenue volume. So I think that kind of gets to, we'll talk about opening a new office, expanding payer mix. Really, those decisions at the end of the day are meant to fuel growth.